Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I'm Intan. Today I would like to share about orthorexia. Have you heard about it? Or have you guys have any idea what it is? Perhaps without you guys realize actually you having orthorexia or have a high risk with orthorexia. So what is it orthorexia? Either you have it or not. Do you want to know about it? So please stay back, relax, watch and listen. Okay, first of all, this is my outline. I would like to share what is orthorexia, the sign and symptom, what is different between orthorexia with anorexia nervosa or with healthy eating, and I would like to share with you guys a few articles that I have read regarding and related to orthorexia. So basically, orthorexia refers to an obsessive, I would like to highlight obsessive. Obsessive is action on eating healthy that includes compulsive behavior and accompany mental preoccupation with restrictive dietary practices for the purpose of achieving optimum health. In other words, people with orthorexia or orthorexia nervosa, in a short form ON, is actually want to achieve or want to apply a healthy lifestyle. They just too obsessed and too fix their dietary and their healthy lifestyle. Now let's see the signs and symptoms. The signs and symptoms are divided into three, which is behavioral, psychological and physical. For their behavioral, basically people with orthorexia is having to cut food groups from their diet to make their diet healthier, and also they're really obsessed with healthy or supposedly healthy diet. And for the psychological, they will be feeling anxiety, guilt or uncleanness over eating food they regard as unhealthy, or basically eat healthy but they have fixed that about their healthy lifestyle, they might think that unhealthy. And there will be emotional well-being is overly dependent on eating the right food. Basically, if they not eat the right food, they will angry or depressed. And for the physical, we can see that the orthorexia might be having weight loss because they cut more about their diet, and probably they're feeling weakness. Next, let's see the comparison between orthorexia and healthy eating, because they might be same but actually not. So first, for healthy eating, they do their best to make nutritious food choices most of the time, but they are flexible when they need to be. For orthorexia, they stick rigidly to their diet and may refuse to eat or become anxious if they don't have access to food that meets their specifications. For healthy eating, they cut out certain foods for general health reasons because they physically feel better when they avoid them, like high fat food or high cholesterol food, something like that. But for orthorexia, they cut out certain foods or even entire food groups because they view them as bad or impure or unhealthy food choices for them. For healthy eating, they identify is based on various interests, friends, works, and hobbies. But orthorexia, they identify is based largely on the purity and perfection of their diet. Let's see the difference between orthorexia and anorexia. Basically, they have really difference between them. Orthorexia, they have really restrictive diet, they make exercise because they want to achieve optimal health. While for the anorexia, they have restrictive diet, they have exercise because they want to avoid from weight gain and they want to continue to have weight loss. For orthorexia, they wear their diet as a badge of honor. If they have orthorexia, they may feel more inclined to encourage friends to follow their similar path. But for anorexia, they might feel ashamed and try to hide any changes in their eating habits. For orthorexia, they embrace meals they think are healthy. But anorexia, they tend to focus avoiding all food. Orthorexia also is quite similar with obsessive compulsive disorder because they share the same symptoms. Their tendency to include thoughts about food, health, interfere their daily life, excessive stress over food contamination, and a compulsion to proper meals in a specific manner. Basically, they too have a similar thing because, as I mentioned earlier, orthorexia is about obsessive. Obsessive in the diet, obsessive in exercise, and obsessive in to achieve optimum health. I include 2 articles that related to orthorexia. Basically, the purpose in Article 1 is they want to know between among the university students that have run their research. They want to know the symptom of orthorexia and related with the level of aerobics and strength training activities, to exercise addiction and compulsion, and to the different exercise motivation. While for the Article 2, the purpose is to determine the connection between the orthorexia nervosa and exercise addiction in the samples of active members in a 3 German professional fitness club. Article 1 used 2 methods. Okay, first method, the participants completed an anonymous online survey with a demographic questionnaire. The Eating Habits Questionnaire, or short form is EHQ, the Exercise Addiction Inventory, EAI, and the Compulsive Exercise Test, CET. Then, the Pearson correlation with analyzers to assess the relationship between the Eating Habits Questionnaire and the Exercise Addiction Inventory, and also with the Compulsive Exercise Test. The results for the Article 1, Method 1 is the correlation analysis reveal significant positive relationships between EHQ score and all the EAI and CET. The results from the Study 1 reveal positive correlations between obsessions with healthy eating and obsessions with exercise. Meanwhile, for the Article 1, Method 2, the participant completed an anonymous online survey with a demographic questionnaire, the EHQ that was also used in Method 1, the Behavioral Regulations in Exercise Questionnaire, BREQ, and the Exercise Motivations Inventory 2, EMI 2. And then, the Pearson correlation analysis were used to assess the relationship between EHQ and the BREQ, and also with EMI2. As done for the Study 1, these analyses were conducted on the data for all participants combined, and then separately between men and women. For the results, the correlation analysis revealed the significance positive between EHQ and the internal motivation to exercise, BREQ. And the data for the woman, when analyzed separately, the one exception to the result above for EHQ score was significantly correlated with the EMI2. Weight management subscale consistent with gender norms, emphasizing tinnitus in women. Also, the orthorexia relationship with the strength training exercise was stronger for men, whereas the orthorexia relationship with aerobic exercise was significant with women, but not men. The gender ideologies concerning health that are portrayed in the media, such that men's health magazines present images of very masculine models, and this muscularity is promoted more in men's than women's health magazines. In contrast, women's health magazines present images of very thin models, and this thinness is promoted more in women's than men's health magazines. For the Article 2, it only has do one method, which is the members from the gym fitness were asked to answer the questionnaires. The questionnaire is about the exercise addition inventory. EAI was used to establish the exercise addition, and the disorder orthorexia scala DOS was used to evaluate orthorexic eating behavior. And then the individuals are asked to rate each statement from the strongly disagree to strongly agree. The t-tests for independent samples were used to compare the gender comparison of EAI and DOS. For the analysis of the correlation, the Pearson correlation coefficient was employed and tested for significance. A significance level P equal to 0.05 was chosen. It came out with the result, which is for EAI, male participants have significantly higher values than were female participants. DOS is significant as well, but here the female participants have the higher values. The analysis of correlation shows a significant correlation between the EAI and the DOS with the mid-size positive effect. In the whole sample, there are also significant positive correlation between DOS and training units per week as well as training hours per week. What these two articles want to discuss about is when you have the symptoms of orthorexia nervosa, it might lead you to become really healthy and to achieve the optimal health. Because of that, you will too restrictive your diet, your exercise. Given that the eating habits are guided by the goal of achieving optimal physical health, it makes sense that this same goal will guide you to have the exercising habits. Their healthy behaviors progress to extreme degrees and may consequently become unhealthy in the cases of exercise addiction and diet fixation. So, the conclusion from my sharing is exercise, sports, and nutrition represent the pillars of the healthy lifestyle. Exercise and sports activity are beneficial both physically and psychologically, but excessive exercise may have adverse psychological and physiological effects. The same is case with a concern for healthy nutrition, which can turn into the obsession with eating healthy foods. Orthorexia texting to extremes, becoming overly restrictive, often leading to excessive weight loss and even malnutrition and other health issues. So this is my references. Last word from me. In this life, we have to always be modest, not to more and not to less. I'm IntanBazli. That's all from me. If you guys have any questions, please leave your questions in the comments. Okay? Thank you.